Well, hello there. Welcome to the stream, you magical monsters, you. Have you seen this package on the asset store? This is the Realistic Effects Pack 4. 5 never came out. There has never been a Realistic Effects Pack 5. This was 6 years ago, and this is my favorite particle package on the store. I think it's really swell. And I don't know why they never came out with a number 5. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's Archer effects. They did come out with other effects packs after this one, but never number 5. Why is that? Hi, the bull. Yeah, it's really neat. It's well done. The thing is, I remember digging into it and thinking, oh shit, there's a lot of custom scripts going on. Like there was a lot of custom scripting. That was hard, at least then, for me to understand in order to make this all operate. And I think a better system could be utilized. For example, these ones where it's going from character to character, well, my system can do that, I think. And if it can't, I'll make it do that. Also, if my internet cuts out, I'm going to be very upset. It was perfectly fine before the stream. My God. Let's see. All right, I've lowered. Look at this. The upload speed. This is fine. I was streaming when this was as low as 3. It's now 5. This is actually better than I'm used to recently. It's supposed to be 20, they say, but I've lowered the upload bitrate, so maybe that'll help. I don't think it's just you. I think it was everyone. All right, so these are the 4 packages I put. So Realistic Effects Pack 4. I've brought in Cartoon FX Remaster, which is, I think, one of the first things that I used heavily on the store, the non-remastered version. I've brought in this sci-fi effects because I thought these turrets were pretty neat as an example of things that fire, including this one that has 3. So I thought that was neat. And then this sci-fi arsenal, which just has a bunch of particles. So how am I going to do this? So by the way, I'll quickly show the status of the package, the project, because I'm at the point where I'm now writing documentation, not this page, but a lot of other documentation has been written for it. And so, yeah, so now we've got some audio. Basic audio. We have damage going back and forth. That's through a system that allows you to add anything you want to these, just as an observer. And so this is using the observer system to just know when something happens. So we got these standard things going on here. We got fireballs. We got fireballs. 10-ball shooter. They all use the same audio clip, and it gets kind of apparently I had put infinite on that one, and this one apparently is also going infinitely. I don't know why. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Alright, well clearly I've got some sort of bug. That's not normal. Let's start again. I don't know why that was happening. That didn't happen last time I pressed play. Alright, let's see. Alright. Alright, so this one's not supposed to be going infinitely. And I'm not clicking the button here. So okay, so I think the bug must be with that 10 ball shooter. I'll have to come back to that, fix that. Something's going on with that. We do object pooling too now, by the way. So if you check out the forward missile now disappears, and now we just turn that back on. So we're doing object pooling for the projectiles themselves. Machine gun does that. Cold beam does that. Can you increase your volume or decrease the music? Yeah, I can. Where's the music? Let's remove that. Well, you know what? Actually, temporarily increase that. Where's my application? This is really quiet already, but we're going to make it even quieter. How's this? How's that? Because I want you to hear this sound, and this sound from my mouth. But I do want the background music too. But I can actually hear it very well while streaming. So let me know if that works. Oh, that's better? Okay, good. Okay, then we got the arrow. So this one's neat. So a couple things. This one's neat because if I fire over here, first it's gravity based. It's physics based. So if we kind of loop around here, you can see that as I fire, it goes on an arc, right? And the other thing is that as I get close, it's actually locking itself to the target. So I'm turning around, and then as I get closer, it says, oh, there's the target, you're close enough, I'm going to now aim at the target. And as I keep turning, it's going to aim further away. So that is a cool thing. And if you actually look, it's not aiming at the same spot. You see all these red lines? That's where it's aiming. It's aiming all over because there's some built-in inaccuracy that I've had. So for those of you who were on the stream before, you might remember. I had to redo all of it because it turns out it wasn't doing gravity, or I effed it up after the stream ended. Either way, I redid it, and now it's working. And then there's this 3 flaming arrows. Now this 3 flaming arrows is not guided, so it is just the way it is. But you can see that they're going in gravity. Oh, they're not supposed to be showing that. They're supposed to be turned off when they come back, so that they don't do that streak thing. Maybe I've got to fix that. So more work to be done, clearly, with the pooling system. Also, these all have an audio behavior that has an on-trigger collide clip, and this is one of those things. This one will play those because they don't disappear immediately. This one disappears immediately, so that trigger never happens because it gets disappeared before the audio plays. The audio on that is actually coming from that guy getting hit, so I should actually just turn this off. And then we won't face that problem. So anyways, lots of things going on here, but I wanted to integrate these popular packs. So to do this, I'm going to do a duplicate of this. Can I just duplicate it like that? Yes. So we're going to do a duplication because I don't want to mess up my stuff, right? Why is this saying, oh, because I've got multiple scripts and stuff. I shouldn't have done it exactly like that. Okay, let me undo. Delete. Delete, delete, delete. Hopefully that didn't mess everything up. Alright, so we're gonna duplicate the scene. How about that? So let's start with the fun one, Realistic Effects Pack 4. Now this one, by the way, it might not work. We're gonna see. And then I'm going to create a new folder called Asset Store Integrations. I think you'll see where I'm going with this. Goes to Realistic Effects Pack 4. Create folder scene. Or scenes. I guess I named the other one singular. So scene. We're in the scene. Alright, so I'm obviously not going to distribute their stuff in mine, but I can provide prefabs that work with their stuff that if you have the two together, should be all set. I'm actually not going to change any of the scripts. I mean, if I change the scripts, this can be for all the scripts. Of actually saying, okay, let's create a new this, a new that. And so we've got the different data objects here, so we're going to create a new folder for that called data objects. Realistic pack 4, rep 4. And what? I'm sure there's something funny here, the bowl, but I don't get it. What did I say? I don't know. And prefabs. Could have done this part before, I suppose. Okay, let's do projectiles. Create new folder called projectiles rep 4. Is it? I don't want to keep repeating rep 4 over and over. I was doing that just in case.